got this video off Twitter, and the young lady posted her original video on TikTok, and she's advocating for her deceased sister, Denisha Montgomery Smith, who was active in the Army, and she ended up dead while in Germany. And there's a whole lot of stuff going on with this case. They tried to say she committed suicide, but I'm going to let her tell the story, and then I'll follow up with my commentary, and then I have another clip from the news.
TikTok, I need your help to make this go viral. We need to elevate PFC Denisha Montgomery Smith's name. My sister, Denisha Montgomery Smith, she was on a rotation in Germany for 9 months, but she only made it to 8 months. During her stay, she went to an amusement park with 4 of her battle buddies, and she ended up getting brutally assaulted by all 4 of them. She made a FaceTime video call to us, the family, and asked us to record it. She said that she didn't trust them and she was in fear for her life. She also mentioned and literally showed us in the video that they were holding her mouth like this, and she said, I was literally afraid to die. Right after that video call, we, the family, made a call to the Red Cross to be able to get her home. That didn't do nothing. She stayed in Germany. They didn't do nothing to get her home. 21 days later, she's found dead in her barracks room. Not only did we get news that my sister died in Germany, but we also got told that she died by suicide by suffocation. Ain't it really weird how in the vehicle on the way back from the amusement park, she literally said that they were choking her and holding her like that? Their chain of command in Germany also pushed out orders for none of the soldiers to talk about it, post about it, or talk to any of the family about it. But what's crazy is this soldier right here, he did. And not only did he post about it, but my sister pulled him over and his friends in the vehicle, and she ended up letting them go without a ticket or anything by orders. But it's weird because he posted that, and then he ended up dead as well in his barracks room, just like my sister. Now, a lot of people might think it's just a coincidence, but that's awfully ironic that literally right after he reposted my sister's story, after getting orders not to even talk about it, post about it, or anything, he was found dead. And they ruled his death from a seizure. They said that he died from a seizure, but he was found with bruises and beating marks on him. So how do you get that? Now, I know you might not care and this might not go viral or whatever, but this has to stop. We have to make a change. It could literally be your sister, mother, aunt, uncle, brother, whoever. We need to make this stop. We need to bring justice to PFC Denisha Montgomery Smith.
This is such a tragedy, and unfortunately we hear way too many stories coming out of our military like this, of people who go in and end up being traumatized, abused, sexually abused, physically abused, and ultimately murdered or deceased with some funny looking circumstances. And I felt compelled to share it, and I always want to fact check stuff before I post it because I don't want to post anything that's knowingly false. So I went and I looked up the name Denisha Montgomery Smith, and I did find some news stories on her, as well as the Facebook of the guy, Lassie, who posted her information that he wasn't supposed to post back in August, and it did show on his Facebook that he has passed away. So I'm going to go ahead and play the news clip that I found based on fair use, and I'm going to let you hear what they say.
The Army ruled 27-year-old Denisha Montgomery's death a suicide, but her family says they believe something worse happened to her, and they believe that because weeks before her death, she told her family that military police officers assaulted her and she was going to report it. But she was found dead in her barracks. Her family, now advocates, demanding answers from the Army, especially after News Nation obtained her Army casualty report. News Nation's Rich McHugh has the latest.
27-year-old Denisha Montgomery pursued her dreams and joined the Army 2 years ago.
I protect my mama and my sister.
She was determined to help provide for her 3 young boys. Assigned to the 139th Military Police Company at Fort Stewart this summer on July 19th while stationed in Wiesbaden, Germany.
Honey, this is all I wanted to do. Mom, this is all I wanted to do.
On July 19th, she made a frantic video call to her family and asked them to record it.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Jada. Hey,
I
Mom,
love you.
I just want to come home. Look what they did to me.
She had serious bruises, open wounds on her body.
Where's that from?
I don't know.
In this 12-minute video call with her family, she said she went with a group of military police from her unit off base to a water park, said they had been drinking, and on the car ride back, they assaulted her.
They choked me out. Look, they was doing me in the car. I was gasping for air. I was like, bro, I ain't never been so scared in my life. I thought I was going to die in the car, bro.
In and out of tears on the call, she vowed to report her assault the next day.
I'm going to talk to CID tomorrow.
And what, tell them that you just want to get out or what?
I can't be here no more. I don't trust them. I don't trust my leadership. I don't want to be here with none of them no more.
21 days later, on August 9th, Denisha Montgomery was found dead in her barrack. That same day, the Army told Denisha Montgomery's family that she took her own life.
And they said that we're sorry to inform you that your daughter has committed suicide by suffocation. And I said, how do you suffocate yourself?
I know that my daughter wouldn't kill herself.
No doubt in your mind.
No doubt in my mind. I know my kid, man.
The Army released a statement 5 days later confirming Denisha Montgomery was found unresponsive in her barrack and said, the incident is currently under investigation by U.S. Army Criminal Investigation Division.
But it doesn't make any sense. How are you still investigating when you prematurely said she committed suicide?
Tamika Light is Denisha Montgomery's aunt. She served 13 years as an Army sergeant and was awarded the Purple Heart.
Because something in the back of my mind told me that when she was attacked on the 19th of July, that there was something bigger at play.
One giant piece of the puzzle, her sister says, comes from what the military told them about what happened 3 weeks prior at the water park before the alleged assault in the car.
The CID told us on the phone that that night at the water park, 2 individuals that were not with her tried to sexually assault her in a restroom.
We have asked the Army about the investigation and also about the alleged assault prior to her death. In a statement, they said, special agents with the Department of Army Criminal Investigation Division are investigating the death of Specialist Denisha Montgomery. Since our last report, News Nation has obtained the Army casualty report for Denisha Montgomery Smith. It was made 8 days after Denisha's death. But under category of death, it states pending. And under circumstances, it says determination pending. We asked the Army about the discrepancy. In a statement to News Nation, they write, the Army has not yet made a final determination of the cause or manner of Specialist Denisha Montgomery's death. CID is conducting a comprehensive investigation which will remain open until all leads have been addressed and the medical examiner issues a final determination of the cause and manner of death. Further, they write, at the time of Specialist Montgomery's death, German law enforcement authorities exercised primary jurisdiction. When the German authorities closed their investigation and transferred the matter to the U.S. Army CID, they stated that they had ruled Specialist Montgomery's death to be a suicide.
My daughter came home. They didn't give me no autopsy report, no cause of death. Where's all that? Where's all that at?
I am Denisha Montgomery Smith. That's her name. And I want everybody to say it. I am Denisha Montgomery Smith.
I don't know what's going on with these armed forces, and a lot of people come up missing, come up dead, and all of that when they're just trying to better their own lives, serve their country. A lot of people go so that they can get access to money for school, and I couldn't dare advise any of my children or anybody to go sign up for the armed forces, Navy, Army, any of that. My dad, he is an Army veteran. He was drafted into the Army and he went, did his time and got on out. But I couldn't, in good conscience, just tell somebody to go, anybody black especially, but to go sign up for these armed forces, because it seems like there's no protection. The wall of protection is holding you in and protecting criminals. It looks like this is not the first instance that we've heard of stuff like this. You had Vanessa Guillen more recently. She was, I believe, sexually harassed or abused, one of the two or both. I don't recall exactly, here in Texas. And then her superior ended up murdering her, and no one had did anything with the complaints that she had already put in. I don't know, family. They have their own little system, court system and all of that, and higher ranking people seem to get away with a lot of stuff. So I really hope that they do get justice for Denisha and for the young man who may have cost himself his life by just merely reposting the information about Denisha. But hopefully the family has gotten their own autopsy on him, and just to confirm it was actually a seizure, or not a seizure, but caused by something else. It's really crazy out there, and hopefully they get justice. But please make sure you like the video, share this video if possible. I know the family is trying to reach as many people as possible. They were on TikTok and on Twitter, and so I'm just sharing this video also here to bring awareness to this, as well as just what's going on in the military. But I appreciate you all, and until next time, peace.